Sup peeps, my name's Ian, I sell books on eBay and I've not turned on Mother Light yet. Give me 2 secs. Plink. There you go. I can see now, even if you can't. Right. It's been a slow week. Still been a great week. It's been a fairly slow week. Last couple of days I've been just below £100 in sales each day. And you know, that's no complaints as such. We know it goes up, we know it goes down. But today's looking a wee bit better already. It's only like 8:30 in the morning and there's already about half as much as gone out yesterday sold this morning, so that's quite good. But let's have a wee look at what's going out. It's quite a good mix today, a few different bits and pieces, and we are starting with a Tyson Fury double. So one by Paris, one by Tyson, Gypsy King of the World and Love and Fury. I picked up 20 odd of these the other day. That's the first one to sell, but hopefully there'll be a bit of momentum on that listing. If I can get another one out quickly, then I'd expect some of them to go fairly sharpish. £7.99 for that little beastie there, which, well, we just very quickly, I'm not going to do the pricing on all of these today, but just to give it an idea, we go all the way down here. Oh, there's another one just sold, that's always good. £7.99 in, and then £1.25 in transaction fees, £1.31 in promoted listing fees, which leaves £5.43, and that'll be about £2.88 to post. So a nice wee couple of quid on that one there. Right, what is next? We've got Alice Osman, Heartstoppers. So I said this the other day, I think that has just popped up on the TV somewhere. That's volume 3. I've sold quite a few of these in the past. I've got a couple of volume 3s left. For some reason it was the one that didn't sell as much as the others. There's 4 or 5 volumes in total, but that one sold for a massive £6. So again, a couple of quid profit in that there. Next we've got a bundle of 5, so £12.99 for 5 Michael Connolly paperbacks. Bread and butter. There was a wee kind of gap in the bread and butter sales for a while, but they seem to have picked back up again. And what do we get for that? So £12.99 in, and after all the fees, so wasn't promoted listing, so it was just £1.98 in transaction fees. That's 11 quid back in those, 3 quid to post them, which leaves just under £8 really in profit there. Less cost of goods, less packaging, all these other bits and pieces. So a nice little sale. Now here's one. This is definitely stuff to watch out for. Right, I've sold these a few times. That's not my lion, that's not my teddy, unicorn, etc. Whenever I see these individually as little bundles, I am now just picking them up until I've got like half a dozen, then list them up in a wee bulk listing. And you know, these 6 sold for a tenner. I sold 7 for 12 quid a week or so ago. So if you see these, they do seem to sell quite well and quite quickly for a reasonable price. So 6 of these, they're kids books, so I probably paid about £1 for the 6 of them, and we've got £9.99 coming back in, which is not too bad for 6 little kiddies books. They did sell on promoted listings though, which means, what do we make on this one? We've got £9.99 in, £1.47 transaction fees, £1.64 on the ad fees, which means £6.88. So 3 quid to post them, about £3 back in, less cost of goods. So a couple of quid on that there. See, it's not a big profit, but it seems to be quite an easy profit. They do sell well and they do sell quite quickly. Next, we've got a wee £4.35er. Sophie Gravia, Meet Me in Milan. So from the author of A Glasgow Kiss. So I don't know who she is, but she grew up in a town just outside Glasgow. That doesn't tell me much. There's lots of towns just outside Glasgow. I'm going to look that up because she's a local lass. Yeah, anyway, £4.35 for that. So that's one where I'll be making my money on the VAT rebate rather than on the sale itself. Next we have another bundle of 5. This time it is Ms. Martina Cole, which is nearly always just over the 2 kilos, so there's really not an awful lot of money in these at all. 5 of them for £12.99. Did they sell promoted? Yes, they sold promoted, so that's really, you know, a couple of quid, if anything, back on that sale there. And my stack is too high here, so I'm going to sit these down the bottom. There we go, they're down there ready to pack. Next, a couple of Leah Bardugos, Siege and Storm and Crooked Kingdom. It's a crooked way to lift it, so let's try it that way. Crooked Kingdom. The 2 of those sold for £9.98, so they were listed at £4.99 each. 4.25's the kind of minimum I can do and not lose money when I sell an individual book. If people buy them in, you know, bulk, if they take more than one book at a time, obviously the profit's better, as with these 2. So instead of 4.25, I've tried a few different price points to see where things will still sell. So like 4.25, 4.35, 4.99. 4.99 is kind of the ideal, because I know I'm going to make £1 a book when they sell, you know, whether it's promoted listings or not, and that'd be cash flow profit rather than just, you know, a VAT rebate against all the VAT I pay. So these were both listed at 4.99 and they've both sold at 4.99, but going to the same person, so that means we've got 9.98 in, and can I find it? Here they are. 9.98 in, and then £1.46 out in transaction fees, so £8.52, which means 3 quid to post them, so about a £5 back on those 2 books there. You know, cost of goods 50p, 20 pence to pack them, so over £4 back on the 2 books as the cash flow piece, so that's nice. That's what I would like an awful lot of. Next, that button there, we've got Haiku 5 Manga. Really don't know much about this, but whenever I see like any of the Shonen Jump books or anything, I'll just pick them up, because they're not worth an awful lot of money, but they do sell reasonably well. So £4.25 for that one there. Again, it went promoted listings, so I'm making my money on the back end of this rather than being a cash flow profit. But it's quite, the other good thing about the graphic novels, they're quite skinny, which means, maybe not. It might go large letter, but if not, that only makes me an extra kind of 17-18 pence, so it's not a big difference anyway. And finally, Face It by Debbie Harry, hardcover books. It's her memoirs, £4.25. I've got a feeling this is over a kilo, so really literally pennies getting made on that one. But to be honest, I've got a whole load of stuff stacked up that's been sitting for a wee while, and this is one of them. So get it shifted out, and to get the money back in for what it cost, you know, I'm still going to double my money on it. It maybe cost me 25p, I will make 50p on it, and I would rather do that and just get it shifted out than have it sit for another year to make a quid, you know. But that's one of those where when I was changing my prices, I should have checked the weight and made sure that it was under a kilo. Because it's over a kilo, it's going to cost me an extra wee chunk to get it posted, which is mildly frustrating, but not really a significant issue. So that is all the orders we've got so far today. It is early, that's it, it's only 20 to 9 now, so I've got till 11 o'clock for today's post to go out, so I'll no doubt be back in a wee while, hopefully, fingers crossed, all the rest of it, and share a few more sales with you. I'll see you then. Back again, so just 2 more little sales have come in this morning. The first one is The Grey Ghost by Clive Cussler, which went for £6.99. So both of these are on my variation listings, so it's £3 a book, typically about £3 a book, plus £3.99 postage. But if you buy 5, you're getting 2 of those 3 free, so it works out kind of £12.99 for 5 books. But people do occasionally buy them as single books, so that means they've paid £3 plus £3.99 postage for that Clive Cussler book. And then the same again for the Kalahari Typing School for Men. So this one's going to Sondos, and this one is heading out to James McMillan, repeat buyer, so thank you, James. Thank you, Sondos. Your custom and support is greatly appreciated. I'm going to get these packed up now and sent off sharpish. Alright, I'll maybe catch you all later, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow.